Hi, I'm Matthew. Welcome to my channel. Today it's Sunday and it's time for a shave video. Real quick, I'm gonna roll that intro. The fine folks at Leaf reached out to me probably a month or so ago, and I've been on this top secret mission thumbnail. And I was speaking with Brooke, and she wanted to send me some stuff. She'd been watching the channel for a while and wanted me to do a review, and I gladly said yes. Now, I do have some notes over here to keep my mind on track here, but let me open up the box here. And I want to say thank you to Brooke for considering me to review your products. I have purchased some things in the past from Leaf, and so right away we're going to look at the bar soap, and this one is fragrance free. I'm going to put that one down because I seen another one in here, this one, and on the top it kind of tells you what it is. This one is a fig scent. Oh, that's pleasant. And there's actually 2 pucks in there. Let's take a look at them. There you go. It's a round bar soap. It does have, you know, some little directions there on the back. I'm going to ignore those for the time being and get to the the item that we're really interested in is this shave bowl set. And I really enjoy how they have like minimal packaging waste, and there's not a whole lot of extra stuff that's included in there that you've got to get rid of. This one is black. They do offer this in a sage version, so if you look here, it's, you know, lets you know it's the black one. And my video is probably going to be a little bit short today because I'm just a week out from having knee surgery. So there will be more videos to come on this. And here is the bowl. It has this nice silicone molding on it, and it really has a unique design. When I first got this and opened it up and looked at it, several things kind of popped into my head, just because I'm an overthinker. But Brooke told me they've been working on this for a couple of years, and they finally got the design the way they wanted. And so you can see it has these little aeration, I don't know, grooves or whatever you want to call it. And then this part here is the soft silicone. So there's this stainless steel bowl and then this silicone part. And at first I thought, that's kind of odd. You know, I've never seen anything like that. And when I started reading more into the details that I was hush-hushed about, it made sense where this was going. And so that serves for a couple different purposes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get the soap out. And if you kind of take a look, the soap here, if you push this into the bowl, these little ridges is going to help lock the soap into place. And so I'm going to firmly press this in here. And I don't know if the camera will show, but those little aeration or grooves actually indented into the soap to help hold it into place. And that's really nice. Now, the bottom part, how I had mentioned earlier that I thought was a little bit odd to me right off the bat, makes sense, because if you want to change out to another fragrance or another soap, this is going to be locked in there. It's not going to come out. So what you would do is push on the bottom with your thumbs, and that will help release that soap, and it will pop right out of there. And you can see how those little grooves worked. And I thought, that's really kind of a neat idea. All right, so now we will move into the next part, which is going to be the shave brush. It also has the silicone texture, so it's definitely grippy. And let's take off the covering here. Now, this is a synthetic knot, and Leaf is really big on kind of the environmental and the vegan type stuff. I forgot to mention the soap is vegan. And so they offer several other products like the twig and the thorn. Let's see, what's the other one called? I can't think. It's the multi-blade with the flex head, and the dermaplaner. And I bought the dermaplaner and the multi-bladed razor for my wife. And so I'm getting sidetracked here. Back to this, you know, when you get a new thing, you're looking and I noticed, like, why is there a hollow, you know, handle here? And I thought maybe it sets on something. Well, I got to reading, you know, more into the paperwork. This is a measuring system. And if you can see in here, there's kind of this little spiraled, I'm not sure exactly what you would call it, and there's these little notches on there. Well, in the paperwork, they recommend this is to actually measure your water. You can see the little water dot there. And so they recommend 2 of these per 1 soap. And then I'm just assuming here, but those little notches are to kind of gauge if you need to add or subtract water. And I thought that's kind of a cool idea. I'm going to go ahead and just dip my brush into some water. I did measure out the amount of water because I was curious. The hole seems rather large, and I thought everyone's going to want to know how much water is this. And this is where it comes down to preference. If you like your lather to be creamy or thick or light and airy, you're going to have to adjust it. But this is kind of a starting point. So if you measure the 2 scoops out, it comes out to 15 mils of water. Can you believe it? That's almost where I like to be with a lot of my soaps. And so I went ahead and pre-measured that out, and I've put that into the bowl here, and I'm going to kind of work that around a little bit. Now, since I've done a little bit of talking, I'm just going to gently squeeze out whatever water is in the brush, because I do like to have my bristles a little bit wet. I don't like them to be completely dry right off the bat. And there again, this is all a preference thing. But let's go ahead and whip up some lather here and see how this turns out. The soap, the puck in the bottom is definitely held right in there. I can tell you that the bubbles are quite large at first, and so if this may be something where you want to add the first portion in and then go back and add another, or however you want to measure it out. I just went full bore and put both of them in there, which was probably a little bit too aggressive, because in my how to make lather video, I like to go in increments at a time, and you could probably count the little divots in the bottom of the brush and figure out how much is each little milliliter or every 3 mils. So it's one of those things where as you're making this, you probably need to go a little bit slow with it until the air bubbles kind of reside or reduce. It is whipping up a nice lather here, and I'm not going too crazy with it. I know some guys just go to town, and it's one of those things, if you want to get messy, that's your that's on you. All right, so we've definitely whipped up quite a bit of lather here, and the scent on here is very pleasurable. It's a nice, simple fig scent. I'm sure there's other options out there. I find it to be enjoyable. There's also the unscented, and it's coming right to life here. I know, I think on the box, one of the boxes, on the soap box, it says 60 to 90 seconds, and you'll have a nice fluffy lather. And I would have to agree. Here's what we've got here. kind of what it looks like. I think cleanup with this will be very easy as well. Plenty of lather. There's kind of what it looks like. As far as shave feel and quality, I will have to get back with you on that because I'm not going to shave today. I've got limited standing time. Let's see here. Let's look through my notes real quick. I mentioned that they recommend 2 scoops of the water to the soap. Got that. There's the black and sage options. I'll put a picture right here of a super secret photo that I had received earlier, and hopefully I won't get in trouble. It'll give you an idea of what the sage will look like. I think I mentioned everything that I wanted to cover with it. I will have a link in the description box below to Leaf's website, and if I have a link directly to the shave bowl or the soap products, I will have that. And I think that's it. I don't know. My video might be a little bit long. I don't know. I'm not really keeping track, but I can tell you I'm getting the heartbeat in the knee. So I will see you guys on the next shave video. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. If you've got any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment box below. I look forward to reading every one of your comments, and I'll see you on the next shave video. You guys have a great rest of your weekend.